What's up, YouTube? It's me, your boy Iggy. Today we are going to be working on the mob farm, picking up where we left off last episode, and I am actually down here in the pit, the base of the tunnel that we've got set up here. Well, tower, I should say. And I am going to be getting the item collection system set up here so we can start getting this farm going. So basically I just got to go ahead and get a 5x5 of hoppers here in the middle. So let's see, actually I may do a 3x3. I think a 3x3 will actually probably be you know what, no, we'll go for 5x5, and then I'll do just a bigger room. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the hoppers put in here, get the soul fire campfires put on top of those, because that's what's going to be killing our mobs, allowing the drops to come through. And once I've got that in, I'll be right back with you and we can start working on the rest of this thing. Okay, so we've got our 5x5 of hoppers here. We came up one block and threw a border around the edge. Now we are going to find our center block, and in each direction we are going to come out 7 blocks. So let's see, that's 1, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I'm going to go ahead and do that on all 4 sides, fill this in, and just basically make a big box around this center area here. So go ahead and get that dug out, and then we'll go to the next step. Alrighty, so we've got our room all dug out. This is where the water is going to be going. So we're going to have platforms going all the way up that will flush the mobs off the edges, and they will land down here where the water streams will carry them to the middle, where they will be removed from existence by the soulfire campfires. I dug the room out probably way more than I actually needed to. I probably could have finagled something with just what we had, but I wasn't trying to have a bunch of like more fence gates in here, because I'm probably going to need them around the edges so that the water doesn't overflow. We'll just have to see what the actual measurements are like. But that being said, now that everything's all dug out down here, we can come over to our center hopper. So from the back, it's 1, 2 in, and we're going to build up 1, 2, 3, and 4. On top of that, we are going to place our dispenser. And then from here, we are going to build out our platforms. So basically, I'm going to be using spruce slabs for this. So I'm just going to place my crafting table right there and get our slabbers out. I want my crafting table back. And then we are basically just going to come out until we are 1 block from the edge. So right there, and then we're going to come in. And we're basically just going to follow the shape, making sure that there is a 1 block gap all the way around. And then basically in this gap, I'm going to put fence posts, or fence gates rather, in the open position. So that way the water will stop, but the mobs will be able to go right through and then fall down, where they'll be collected down here and shuffled into the middle. So I'm going to go ahead and get this layer in, and then I will show you how to proceed up to the next layer, and then we will go all the way up to the top and keep going with the farm, get this thing done. I'm super hyped, make it look pretty afterwards. It should be pretty good. So we'll just keep working on it here, keep chugging away, and yeah, I'll be right back with you. Alrighty, so we have got the first platform in. As you can see, I put fence gates in the open position all the way around. So this way, when the water stream comes out, it will flush to the edges and push the mobs out of the little perimeter, where they'll be caught in the water stream down there and brought to the center. So next, what we got to do is we are going to go up a couple blocks. So let's see, I believe it's 1, 2, 3, and then on the bottom of that 3rd block right there, we're going to take an observer, have it looking not that way. That's not the way it's supposed to be looking. It's supposed to be looking down. Let's see if we can. There we go. So the observer is looking at this right here. We'll chuck a bucket of water in there, and then Get that pulled back in. Actually, we should probably put the water in at the very end. So we'll just go ahead and pull that water out. That triggers it. And then, yeah, we're just going to keep building our way up. So now we just got to tower a little bit. So we're going to go 1, 2, and then we're going to take our dispenser again. And just like so. Get rid of those. And then we're going to build the platform out and just repeat the same thing all the way up. So I'm going to go ahead and get all those in. And then once we're done, I've got all the platforms, we'll go and fill up the buckets, get the redstone at the top, and give this thing a test, see if it actually works. I kind of took an existing design and modified it a little bit to make it my own so it would fit in our tower here. So I'm fingers crossed everything works out according to plan. So just give me a little bit here. It'll just be a quick jump cut for you, but a lot of grindy bits for me. So we'll see in a sec. Well, second for you. Minutes for me. Okay, so we're back, and man, was that a lot more work than I anticipated it to be. So we got layer after layer after layer after layer. This thing basically goes all the way down to bedrock. We just got tons and tons and tons of spawning platforms. So what I got to do now is go up to the top of the tower here. This actually looks super cool. And get the redstone in up at the top, and then get the water in down at the bottom, as well as the all the buckets in the dispenser. So I'm gonna go climb up to the top, get the redstone repeater line thrown down, and just work my way down through this thing, putting in the buckets of water. After it's all done, we'll take another glance at it and make sure everything's functioning properly. Fingers crossed. I think I got the design down here, but only one way to find out. So we'll meet back up in a couple minutes and have a gander. Okay, so we are down at the bottom of the farm now. I did get the redstone line up, but I will show you when we go back up there to actually flip this thing on. We're down at the bottom, and we just place the soulfire campfires on top of our hoppers down there. And now it is time to start adding some water to this thing. So we are going to start by putting it in the upper block in the corners, and I made sure the floor was all stone in here just in case there's a chance we can get some glow squids to spawn and maybe get those in this farm too. I don't know if that's going to be a possibility if they can spawn in flowing water, but if they can, that would be fantastic. So basically we just do the corners, and then we're going to want to come down and do just every other block like so, until we get a nice constant stream of water all the way across. Boom. Actually, we missed one right there. And then all of this will push in this direction. Grab another one from right here, put it right there. Right there. Skip one, make an infinite water source, and then we can just piddle our way on down. Got one right there, we go. Another one there. We'll just keep doing that. Alrighty, and we have got full water streams all coming into the middle here. Let's just go ahead and refill all of our buckets. Perfect. And then, let's see. Grab a couple pieces of stone, fill that in. We can swim all the way back up. And I will meet you up at the top where we will get the redstone turned on and start working our way down with the water buckets. So we'll see you in just a minute. Alright, we are up here at the top. We got our nice little redstone line here. I do not believe we turn it on just yet, but instead we are going to have to work our way down and put our water buckets in all of these all of the dispensers. So I'm going to actually take note of how many floors we have here. So that's 2, 3,
What we do here is go back.
Okay, we got all the buckets in. I'm going to run back up to the top and flip the thing on, and fingers crossed it works out for us. Alrighty, farm is turned on. I think I accidentally flipped the lever twice, so hopefully that doesn't make a difference. But let's hop on down and go see if everything is working the way it's supposed to, if I'm going to have to swap it out for a hopper clock, because I did not have room to do the full dispenser trick. So let's see here. Alright, we got water. Not sure how well you guys are going to be able to see in there, but I can see we've got water. The water turned off. There it goes again. So hopefully that should give mobs time to spawn in there. I guess we can just hang out here at the back for a little bit, or even go down to the bottom. Down by our collection system. Clear all that out. All the miscellaneous stuff from the... Oh! Well, I hear things getting hurt. So we definitely, it's definitely working. We're getting mobs. So yeah, I'm just going to have to set up the, oh, goodness. Oh yeah, it's definitely working. Oh, fantastic. Look at that. Oh, that's what you like to see right there. Alright, so that works. So that just means that we're just going to have to come back in here and get the item sorting system all sorted out. Like, are we actually getting any drops? Where are the drops going? Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, this is all getting all... Okay. So I'm going to have to come down for sure and set up the item sorters, because this is going to be an issue if I do not. So let me go and grab the things that I need to rename to get in this, and then we can get this set up and working the way that it's supposed to. Okay, so I have got my item filter items here, and I'm just going to go up and start setting up these item sorters. So we can pull all this out, and we'll fill these last slots with that, and then the first one, it's going to be gunpowder. The second one, we're going to do bones. Actually, you know what? We're going to do gunpowder on this one as well. We're going to have 2 for gunpowder. And let's see. So 2 for gunpowder. We'll do 2 for bones. And then we'll have... This one will be rotten flesh. This one will be spider eyes. This one will be string. This one, I guess we can do arrows. And then this last one, we'll just remove the redstone, and it will be for the overflow. And then we can probably, if we needed to, put a last chest here that just drops things into a lava bucket, so we can do like an automatic dropper circuit there. I'll have to refresh my memory on how to do that, but we'll just go through and make sure that all of these hoppers are not getting anything they're not supposed to. So we got our gunpowder, our bones, our rotten flesh, string, spider eye, arrows, and then this will be just miscellaneous goods. So yeah, overall this should start chugging along as we do our things around here. So perfect. This is great. We got a mob farm going, got the item sorter. I can come down here later, clean this up a little bit, but overall I am quite pleased. We're gonna have to grab some soul sand to get our water elevator going here, and actually I can probably fill this in, but we'll do that later. So yeah, I'm gonna go grab some soul sand and some kelp so we can get water elevator put in right here, so I don't have to swim all the way up every time, and then take a look at the time in the episode, maybe get another project in. Alright, so I'm standing here watching the farm, and I am noticing an issue from the get-go. Right there. I don't know if you guys are able to see it. Let me see if I can tower up here a little bit, make it a little more apparent for you guys. But that right there, that's a problem. It looks like because the gap is only 1 block wide all the way around, spiders are not able to get cleared out of the farm. So basically, what I'm going to have to do is go into this thing and basically make pillars that block spiders from spawning. And actually, what is that dude up there doing? Is he going to get washed off the edge? Oh, no, I did not open those fence gates. Alright, so I got some modifications. I'm going to run around the back here. I've got my little scaffolding tower around the back by the big tower, and we are going to climb up there and attempt to get this thing sorted out. So unfortunately, we won't have spiders spawning in this farm, but we do have our spider spawner over across the way in the mesa, so that's not going to be a huge issue. And I mean, this is just kind of an early game mob farm, since I don't have like a beacon to dig out the super mob farm or the resources to build one, a huge one up in the sky here just yet. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and come over here and flick this lever off. And then I'm just going to, floor by floor, go down into this thing, which is probably going to be a little dangerous, and try to slowly clear it out. So, without further ado, let's block some spiders from spawning. We're going to need a bunch of wood so that we can block every... That's not that. I don't need the sticks. So I can block every third, actually. Gonna have to put these back for the time being so that I'll be able to pick up the slab. Okay, all the gates up here are open. This is good. So let's see. Spiders need a 3x3. So I guess it would be one right here. So on Java, they need 3x3 by 1.5. So my thought process here is that if we don't give them any 3x3 platform areas to spawn on, let's see, 2. And then if we do this, the water should be able to get out the bottom. Let's see, 1, 2, that's all good. So we're gonna need 1 probably right there. One right there. And one right here. And one right here. Because that leaves us 2. So it's basically... We've got 1 in all the points here, and then 1 in the little middle areas in between. Yeah, and with any luck, the water should still be able to flow through this. So I'm just going to double check the fence gates and then go down and do this on each level. Since they need the 1.5 block space right here, this should... You know what? Just to play it safe, we're just going to fill these in. And then we'll test the rates and see how it works. Actually, you know what? No, we're going to leave these out. No, I changed my mind again. We're going to leave them in because this way the water's forced to go around them. And I do not have a water bucket on me to test this, unfortunately. Yeah, whatever. Alright, so there's one floor down. We'll go down to the next one. Make sure there's no mobs in here. Looks like, did I put the glass in these windows? I did. This is all opened up. Perfect. So it's going to be the same thing. Looks like it's going to be 1, 2 right there. 1, 2 right there. 1, 2 right there. 1, 2 right there. And then 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 2. Make sure we filled in the hole in the roof. And then we go down another floor. Again, all the gates seem to be open, so that's a good sign. So 1, 2. 1, 2. You know.
What we do here is go back.
Alrighty, so we got all of the little tidbits put back in there. We're just going to run around real quick here to the back and go flip the dispensers back on. And hopefully that will actually carry the mobs around those pillars blocking the spiders without any issue. I mean, the rates of the farm are going to be hurt ever so slightly, but I mean, for a passive mob farm that's going to be constantly going in the background, I'm sure it'll still generate more than I could ever possibly use for most things. My last world, I had a giant gunpowder farm, and I never came close to using all of the drops. So let's go ahead and give that a flick. Go ahead and put these back. Hop on down. Alright, so it looks like we are getting water to the edges, which is perfect. With any luck, that should help flush some of these guys out. So we'll see if that skeleton right there. He is resisting. Why is he resisting so much? Okay, there he goes. Alright. Yeah, I think this is going to be good. I'm going to have to do some minor repairs here. I got creepered mid-project there. Was not expecting to see creepers, so I'm just going to go grab a little bit more of this tinted glass and fill this back in, as well as the back of the farm that also got partially creepered. So I'll be right back with you once I get this taken care of, and we'll have another look and make sure everything's working properly this time. I think it will be, so fingers crossed. Alrighty, so we are back down here at the farm. We got everything all set up. You can hear the mobs getting incinerated. I actually changed up the sorting system to accommodate for the fact that we no longer have spiders. So we've got gunpowder in the first 3, bones in the second 3, some rotten flesh, arrows, and then whatever is left will go in the overflow chest there in case we get like a witch or something like that that has redstone or bottle drops. Overall, pretty happy with how the farm came out. It took a little longer than expected because we had to make some unexpected revisions to it, but we got a skeleton right there that'll get flushed out here, so down you go, buddy. But that's going to be it for today. Thanks for joining me. If you liked the video, don't forget to hit that like button. If you didn't, hit that button. Get subscribed. Check me out on Twitter at EVGA so you know when videos go live or when I decide to stream, which is at twitch.tv/EVGA. Once again, thanks for joining me. We'll see you next time. You have a great day. Bye-bye.